Justice Done Dirt Cheap. It's May 28, 2012. It's just at the courthouse. I was scheduled to appear to plead to an assault charge. This is the first time in criminal court, and the hearing was scheduled to be at 9. I was there at 9. The judge didn't even come in the room till about 9:40 to a packed courthouse. There was about 3 Crown prosecutors in queue, a whole bunch of defense attorneys, and everyone was all queuing up to try to get in and get out quick, it seemed. I watched several people plead and negotiate this, that, and the other thing. When it came time for me to plead, I walked up to the little podium area and I announced that I had something to read to the court. At that time, Judge Dickson announced to me to basically save it for the next judge because he decided to recuse himself from my matter. I was kind of surprised about that. So they rescheduled another date for me to plead. So we'll see how it goes then. The criminal process leaves a lot to be desired. In my case, there's not even any affidavit evidence against me. These charges of assault is completely false. It's not true. The Crown has a duty to do a pre-charge review before laying charges on someone. And when they do a pre-charge review, they're supposed to take a good look at the evidence to see if there's any foundation for these charges, as in, is it in the public interest to spend taxpayers' money pursuing a prosecution that's likely to go nowhere. In this case, in my case, this lawsuit is going nowhere. It's completely frivolous, vexatious, and abusive process that the Crown continues on with this litigation. In my case, the people who have charged me, or attempted to have me charged with assault, I have many years of history with these people. They have systematically misused and abused the City of Fredericton Police Force. Now, the 2 people are Neil Rodgers and Trina Rodgers. They are neighbors of mine. And since moving to my residence, they've consistently harassed me vicariously by using the Fredericton Police Force. Now what they do is they call the Fredericton Police Force and lie, make things up, things that are not true, which then cause the Fredericton Police Force to come to the location looking for someone fitting my description, doing one thing or the other that's some outrageous illegal claim. The very few times that I've been unable to get back inside or clear the area quick enough, I've been arrested by the Fredericton Police Force. It's at least 4 times over the last several years. Each time I've been arrested and injured, assaulted, battered, brought down to the police station for processing, and then released without charge because there's nothing to charge me with. Because it turns out that these claims being made by Neil Rodgers and Trina Rodgers are completely false. There's no basis for them. See, the legal term is called negligent misrepresentation. That's a tort where someone can be held liable for making negligent misrepresentations, in this case to the Fredericton Police Force, to cause them, to motivate them to come after me. I filed 2 separate lawsuits for damages against Neil and Trina Rodgers for them specifically calling the Fredericton Police Force, which have resulted in me being injured by the Fredericton Police Force. Now, this new expression of their misuse and abuse of the Fredericton Police Force and the publicly available judicial system is to charge me with assault so that I'm unable to actually serve Neil and Trina Rodgers with court documents. See, I need to serve them documents because I'm suing them for damages for misusing and abusing the Fredericton Police Force services against me. Now, this new little thing they're doing is by charging me with assault and make out all these allegations which are untrue. They're cause the Fredericton Police Force to force me under protest and duress to sign an undertaking to stay away from them. And this is the benefit they receive is they're not going to receive service. But what's so egregious about that is that the wording of the undertaking is so broad that I cannot contact Neil and Trina Rodgers directly or indirectly. So if I cannot contact someone directly or indirectly, how am I supposed to serve them court documents that have time limits for service? Or I have to serve them, or I'm in default in one rule of court or the other. Now, it's wrong that they're again misusing judicial resources, manipulating judicial resources for their own benefit, and this has to stop. I'm tired of it. Tired of being hurt by the police. I would think the Fredericton Police Force are tired of coming all the time to the property. And let me tell you, there has been hundreds of calls from the Rodgers residents to my home over the last 7 years. And through some other videos, I explained how I was trying to gain the information through the Right to Information Protection and Privacy Act, through to gain disclosure of who actually called the police in those certain incidents. That matter's being appealed right now, but I'll keep you updated as to the results. But as for today, this is the new one. Charges of assault, which are completely unfounded. They're fraudulent. There's no merit to them. They're outright lies. And a further misuse and abuse of judicial resources in the Fredericton Police Force. So I'll keep you updated over the next several hearings to let you know the status of this file. Thanks for listening. It's Justin Dunder, Chief, Fredericton, New Brunswick.